What's up, guys? I'm out here, had a little break in between my clients, but I figured I'd come on here and take a little video. It's been crazy time lately. I lost my voice and I'm finally getting it back and trying to soak up the sun a little bit on this break. So yeah, it's been crazy, man. I just been going nonstop in the shop, and it's been very interesting trying to talk to my clients. Like Saturday, I was like doing more like sign language with them and like whispering in their ear, kind of like oh, excuse me, all awkwardly. But I wanted to come out here and be real with you guys, as a barber and working in the industry, and to talk about how important communication is, because just as simple as me losing my voice can really change the dynamic of the consultation, or like just an all-around service with your clients, an experience. And it's really obviously shown me how important it is to basically have a voice, and how important it is to talk to your clients. I mean, it's cool if you're like kind of there and you guys aren't talking and stuff like that, but I value our conversations and I value the time I have with them, whether it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because usually those are like the best conversations I've had like in a while, or just throughout the day. And that's what I love about being a barber, is being able to just get to know somebody else in the community and get to know their heart by having like these intimate conversations at times. Sometimes it's like just laid back conversations, like catching up or just small talk or whatever. But there are times that it gets deep, right? You have those deep conversations, and so anywho, so having a voice is a beautiful thing to have as a barber, and to tell about stories and just experiences that you've had before, along with being able to listen to the clients in your chair talk about their experiences and their stories, and to engage with them on that conversation. But now I'm on here and talking to you guys. It's been very hard not having a clear voice. But like I said, I don't care. I'm coming on here and I'm posting this video because I want this to be real and relatable. It sucks. I'm actually forcing myself to talk a little better for you guys, because that's why I'm coughing so much, because I'm trying so hard to talk to y'all. I probably should not be talking right now. I should take this time to rest and relax. But I just feel like, to my heart, it was important to just have some content out there where it's like, dude, I can relate to this guy. And if you guys can relate, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, talk to me, leave a comment below. I'm all about that. I'm trying to build my platform up a little bit. I love it. It's fun. It's awesome to get to know new people out there. But yeah, I've always loved YouTube, and I've always loved being able to be able to relate to somebody out there. And so it's cool. Now I'm pushing myself to be somebody that people can relate to, hopefully. Now I'm putting myself out there on the platform. So yeah, so anyways, communication is key as a barber. And you got to be able to not just cut hair good. There's so many barbers out there that cut hair really good, but they have no people skills. People skills is very important in this industry. And through my experiences, I feel like that's how I've gained a lot of my clientele. It's just because I have really good people skills. I have a personality where I can relate to so many people, and I have so many stories to tell as well myself, and I'm able to talk to them about them because of just being able to have good people skills and to talk to them. And it's very important to have that. There's a lot of barbers out there that have good people skills, but they don't have good skills as far as like barbering skills and barbering knowledge. So some people get by just because of that, but a lot of times they lack on the skills of being a barber. So those really intertwine very well if you have them locked in. But if you're lacking on one or the other, I think it could really affect your ability to build a clientele. So it's important to be able to talk to your clients, but it's also important to be able to cut hair pretty good, right? And I guess what depends on that is dependent on if the client likes it or not. So if the client likes the cut, cool. If other barbers and other people are talking smack about your cuts, be like, well, my client likes it, that's all that matters, because it really is all that matters. But at the same time, you got to make sure you're growing and you're building as a barber, skill wise as well, as far as technique and staying with the trends. But yeah, I definitely think talking is very important, but also being able to listen as well. So good people skills is not only just having great conversations and being able to talk to your clients, but it's also to be a good listener. If you're a good listener, it'll go a long way, because people, that's what they go to a lot of times go to the barbershop, is just to go to somebody where they feel like someone actually cares and someone actually listens to them and takes care of them, right? To cater to their things that are on their mind, and to be able to just take the time and be with them and sit with them to talk about what's going on in their minds. So yeah, man, this is some deep stuff, but at the same time, it needs to be said. And I think, this holds some value to it, as far as how important it is just to communicate and to still stay locked in on your skills as a barber. A lot of people want to build that book of clientele, but then once it's starting to get built, they start to feel like they're not liking the way it's going, and maybe they're building in the wrong direction. Maybe they're building something that honestly wasn't even meant for them. A lot of times barbers tend to build a clientele that's not really the type of people that they can relate to, or they're just doing it for the money. And I've been there before, where I try to push the money more instead of trying to push the right business that was the right one for me. And so it felt very forced whenever I was just pushing the money versus pushing the relationships, or just pushing that business that I knew that was something that was beneficial for me, but at the same time I truly loved, and I loved the people that I was doing it with, whether it was my clients or the barbers or as a whole. But a lot of times we tend to just push things for the money because we see the numbers, and man, we're going for that, but we forget the foundation of the business, and how a lot of times it's not so much about the money, but it's about why you're doing it. A lot of times people want to be able to listen to why you're so passionate about what you do. Why do you love this so much? So yeah, there's times I had to check myself in the come ups, but if you do what you love and you love what you do and you do it every day, 9 times out of 10 you're going to build a clientele, I'd say, fairly quickly. And it'll take time, but you'll start to notice those small wins along the way, and then you'll have 5 clients that'll come to you, and they'll stick. But I just noticed that once I started doing just doing me, and just going at my pace, and focusing on my passion, and just building the clientele that was best for me, and the type of business that was best for me, start focus on that instead of just the money. And relying on the people that's around you, that's helping you, and being grateful for what you have at that point in time. I noticed for me that the business started thriving, going back to my roots, and just focusing on the people who are there for me and what I have now. Because a lot of times, and I keep saying a lot of times because it's true, a lot of times, I'm sure a lot of people say that about anything, a lot of times, right? is that we tend to focus on the things that we don't have but we want, right? But we don't focus on the things that we do have and what we have right now to be able to grow. Because you can focus on what you want, you can focus on the things that you don't have and try to shoot for that. But if you don't realize what you have right now, how are you gonna be able to realize what you have then, right? Because then you're gonna get that. One day you'll have that, whatever that is, and then you'll look past that, because now you're looking for something else, So it's just like a domino effect. The only way to grow is to be able to understand where you're at now. So that's how you're gonna grow, and that's how you're gonna build a book of business and be able to build one that is good for you and that you can truly be passionate about and love to do every day. But anyways, I want to come on here and tell you guys a little bit about all that. If you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting a little bit more of these videos, hopefully. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully my voice gets better, and I'll catch y'all next time.